what's up everyone? This is Ryan Miller with Growth Stimulus Training. I'm here to do another recipe video for you guys. This time I'm just going to explain the recipe a little bit before I get into the quick step-by-step instructions that I usually do. I just wanted to talk a little bit because the main ingredient in this recipe is key. You got to have the salsa con queso.
Salsa con queso.
The brand that I like is On the Border. This has 0 trans fat. I use it as a fat source. It's 45 calories per serving with around 3 to 4 grams of fat. So you can see it's, salsa mixed with cheese mixed with salsa. You could obviously make your own if you wanted to. Melt up some Velveeta and throw your salsa of choice in there. I like this. It's pre-made. The ingredient profile is not too bad, and it's really just the icing on the cake for this recipe. This recipe is actually Spanish rice, taco seasoned chicken breast, topped with the On the Border salsa con queso. We'll just do a little close-up here of the label in case you guys want to actually go out and buy this exact product and use it. I really like it. It tastes amazing to me, so that's why I'm talking about it. So let's just get on with the recipe. Let's just get on with a little quick video, and I'll show you guys how it's done. This is a real easy recipe, 3 ingredients. Shouldn't take you more than 12 minutes to make. 12 minutes is all it should take. And that's just because the rice takes 12 minutes in the microwave. So let me show you guys how it's done. And if you're wondering about the hat, I actually bought this hat for my daughter. She likes Cookie Monster right now. So I thought I'd wear it, mix it up a little bit for you guys. And if you're wondering about the shirt, this is actually a Big Bang Theory shirt, one of my favorite Christmas presents. I pretty much haven't taken it off for the last 3 days, so if you like Big Bang Theory, Sheldon's my favorite character. Tell me yours. Okay, so I actually have to make a correction here. I said Spanish rice, and I've got Spanish rice right here, but what I really like for this recipe is actually Mexican rice. This rice is literally this simple to make. Open it, dump it into your bowl. Then you're going to add 2½ cups of water, or like 2 1/4. Just depends on personal preference, really. I go with 2 1/4. Okay, you've got your dry rice, water mix. Simply going in the microwave for 12 minutes. And that rice is literally that simple to make. So I really recommend these. The brand is Knorr, formerly Lipton, and I believe they're all called Fiesta sides, or just like rice sides, something sides. They're cheap, they're easy to make, they're usually around 600 calories a packet, basically just pure carb calories. So I really recommend these. There's multiple flavors. I also like urban butter, cheddar and broccoli. There's a lot of different kinds though, so check them out at your grocery store. It's literally that simple to make. Okay, now the second step, now that I've got my rice cooking, the second step is going to be the hardest part of this recipe. And the fact that this is the hardest part should really tell you that this is a simple, easy recipe to make. Anybody can do this. The hardest part is going to be just cutting up the chicken. Just wanted to pop in and show you guys the seasoning that I'm going to put on the chicken. It's Ortega taco seasoning. These things come in packets, but we like to buy it in bulk just because it lasts so much longer, and it's more cost effective to buy things in bulk, so I recommend it. This will last you forever. I barely put any on this, any of this stuff on my chicken, but it does make a little bit of a difference. It's got a little sodium in it, but I don't use near an actual serving when I use it. A serving is 6 grams, I probably use 2. So I don't worry about the sodium content. It's just a nice way to spice up the chicken a little bit and give it that little bit of Mexican flavor. So try out the Ortega taco seasoning. I do recommend it. So all you have to do is just throw your frying pan on your scale. Set your digital scale to ounces. Alright. Easy enough. grab your chicken breast. I always just trim the fat. So you've got your chicken breast now, and all we're going to do is we're just going to cut that up into small pieces. Real simple. And so once you've got that cut up, just throw it on the stove top, medium heat. I usually go with like a 6 out of 10. And you're just going to cook that until it's done. That usually takes about 6 to 7 minutes. Just make sure that you don't see any pink. Make sure that your chicken is white, but you don't want to overcook it. That's when it gets dry. Just get it just past pink, and it'll be nice and moist. It'll be all good for you. So that's the toughest part. I'm going to get that going. I'm going to shut the camera off and just get that done while my rice is cooking. And then the last step is just to simply add the salsa con queso. Alright, so my rice literally just finished. It's the 12-minute mark. Like I said, this recipe takes 12 minutes. So I've got to pull the rice out of the microwave. I always make sure to use a little bit of a hot pad. I'm going to use a towel right now. Works just fine. Alright, so I got my rice. That's done. Nice and steamy. Like I said, I just want to show you the chicken's done. Literally about 6 minutes. Cooking on medium heat, 6 out of 10. This chicken's done. So all I'm going to do is grab a plate. I'm going to throw my plate on the scale because I don't want all the rice. I want a good portion of it though. And I'm going to save some for my wife because I know that she really likes this meal a lot too. So I'm going to save some for her. This rice, when finished, it typically comes out to around 35 calories per ounce. So I'm going with around 12 ounces right now, which is about 420 calories. 10 ounces would be 350 calories. Add 70 to that, and you got 420 calories from the rice alone. And that's basically just pure carb calories. Now my standard serving of chicken is going to be 8 ounces uncooked, which actually comes to 6 ounces cooked. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to throw the chicken on top of the rice. Okay, so I've got that. Got some leftover for Jess. She's going to love me. She's not home, but she's coming home pretty soon and supper's going to be ready for us. So that's how you do it, guys. You got to cook. You got to cook for your wife or your girlfriend. They love it. Now the final topping, I believe I called it the icing on the cake earlier, is the salsa con queso. This brand is On the Border. It's excellent tasting. And so what I've got so far is I set up 420 calories in rice, 200 calories in chicken. So I'm up to 620. My meals right now are 800 calories a piece. So I'm looking for about 180 calories from my salsa con queso. And what that is that's actually 4 servings of this right on the money. So a serving is going to weigh 34 grams. So I'm just going to times that by 4. Switch my scale to grams. I'm going to toss it on there and then I'll be all set to go. Alright, so it's on there. This is done. This is beautiful. I'm going to enjoy this right now. Thanks, guys. Alright, guys, so this is the daughter that I was talking about. This is her hat. This is your hat, right? Who's on that hat?
Cookie Monster?
Yes. Alright, so I just wanted to introduce you guys. This is Allie, my daughter, and we're going to sign off and eat some salsa con queso.
Not me.
Well, I'm going to eat some salsa con queso. See ya.
Not me, though. I want a couple M&M's.